Morning, Internet. Just giving you an update on my life. For those of you that aren't aware, I've had a bit of a change. I haven't been keeping it secret, but I haven't really been public about it yet. So here it is. I have decided, for various reasons, to try my hand at long haul or over the road trucking. There's a lot of reasons I decided to do it, and I made the plunge about 2 months ago, maybe closer to three now. I'm starting this blog, so to keep my friends up to date on what's going on and maybe just talk about my experiences. It was kind of difficult to get into, and anything I can do to help anybody else go through this process would be, just kind of what I would want to do. So that being said, to give you the actual update, a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, I went ahead and went to CDL school. It was down in Jacksonville. It was challenging, mostly due to paperwork issues. Very first day is you take a blood test, make sure haven't been doing any drugs. You get yourself a physical. DOT requires a physical on a regular basis. If you're perfectly healthy, it's 2 years. If you have issues, it can be anywhere between 1 year and 3 months. From what I can tell, if you don't have a medical card that's at least 6 months, if not a year, places won't hire you. If you can get your medical card before you go to school, I highly recommend it, particularly if you have some medical issues. It just makes it much easier to get it taken care of. In my particular case, I have sleep apnea, and when I first went to school, the doctor that they had there didn't really fully understand the regulations involving sleep apnea and were requiring a current sleep study, which is done when you first diagnosed with sleep apnea and then typically not done again. She wanted one that was no more than a year old. That caused some issues, delayed the whole process for me, cost me some extra money. Ultimately, I got through it. If I had that all squared away before I came down, had a medical card, it wouldn't have been an issue at all. So you have your drug test, your drug screening, your medical exam, and then from there, you study for your permit for the rest of that week. Permits are written tests. Each state has its own regulations on how that's done, but it's ultimately the same questions regardless of where you're at. You get your permit done, and then you start learning how to drive. You will get in a truck, and they're going to teach you how to shift, how to park, how to back up properly, all that stuff. They'll take you on the road a few times. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty nerve-wracking at first. You do all that, pass your CDL, and then from there, I showed up in Oklahoma City, which is where I am now. I finished my orientation yesterday. It took a week. They give you another road test, which is super easy. A couple of training videos particular to the company, a couple tests particular to the company, another blood test, another physical. Once you do all that, you're hired on. I'm now sitting in my hotel room. I've been assigned a trainer. He is currently in Arkansas because his truck is down, but I talked to him on the phone. He should be leaving midday today, getting here this evening. Depending on whether or not we have a load scheduled, we'll be leaving right away or maybe first thing in the morning. Until then, we're just kind of hanging out. It is cold here in Oklahoma City in comparison to Atlanta, and certainly in comparison to Jacksonville. It's just a thing. I'm kind of stuck in the hotel room because I don't have transportation. If I can walk there, great, but if not, I'm in the hotel. That's really about it. I'm pretty excited to get started. I'm eager to get started. I need to start working, and I want to really see what it's like. It's still a big question mark to me. I mean, it seems like you drive all day and you sleep in your car, but your car is really the size of, a good size tent. I think there's going to be a lot of parallels between car camping in this, and we'll see how it goes. I'll give you another update as soon as I can. It will probably be shortly after I actually get into my truck. I'm sure everybody's interested to see what that looks like inside and the living space that we're in. I'm not exactly sure how often I'll update. Moving forward, it'll probably be at least once a week. And if you have any questions or anything, just write it in the comments below. Share, like the link. You can hit subscribe if you want to make sure you get all my videos going forward. If people like this, I'll probably expand and doing other things besides just talking about what recently happened to me. Other than that, everybody have a good day. Be safe. And I miss y'all. Take care. Bye.